Well, hi there, everybody, and good Thursday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski, where we have a lot of clouds out there earlier this morning. They really didn't go away for many of us yesterday in central and eastern Nebraska. They're back for parts of western Nebraska. In fact, dense fog an issue out towards the west on the leading edge of those low stratus clouds. We have a dense fog advisory in the gray shaded areas, places like Phelps, Gosper County, Dawson, Custer County, Harlan. You got Furnace County out there, Hitchcock, Red Willow, name a couple others there, Frontier, Hayes, Lincoln counties, Logan County there. So those are all areas that have the dense fog advisory that is out this morning. I should also mention Phillips and Rooks County in Kansas under that dense fog advisory until 10 o'clock this morning. Those areas we have less than 1 mile visibility at this time, and in some cases quarter-mile visibility. So there are some fog issues this morning. The rest of us, there's a lot of low clouds and a little bit of hazy fog, but it's not a widespread dense fog issue for the rest of us. As you look at the futurecast for today, again this morning, a lot of cloud cover, and then we're going to try to get rid of some of it this afternoon. The big question is, how far east does it dissipate? Yesterday, it only dissipated out west, and those areas saw nicer conditions, but the rest of us stayed cloudy and chilly. I think a similar setup as today, so I would be surprised if we actually get some sunshine here in the Tri-Cities. If we do, that would be nice, but with the cloud cover, I think that will hold temperatures down. Out west, though, it will be a little bit better. With the sunshine out there, it'll warm up just a little bit more. Then the clouds, for any areas that do clear, those clouds move back in overnight tonight, and so do the areas of fog, potentially some dense fog out there. We may even start to see a little bit of light drizzle towards tomorrow morning. And then once again tomorrow, that's going to be a factor in our temperatures, although a warmer and more humid air mass starts to move in from the south, so we won't be nearly as chilly tomorrow, even if we see the clouds last all day. So once again, the cloud cover, who has it, who doesn't, is going to be a factor, but I think overall, most of us will be warmer than what we'll have out there for today. So here's what I'm going with for temperatures, and again, this all hinges on who has the clouds and who doesn't. I think we could see some sunshine out towards Ainsworth, so 52 degrees a possibility. Clouds going to hold tough to the east of Albion, Central City. We may not even make it to 40 degrees. Again, the farther west you go, the better chance you have of seeing more sunshine, so that's going to impact those temperatures with 50s, some chillier 40s towards Lexington and Beaver City. Although, if the sun does come out there early enough in the day, we may make it to 50 degrees or better. Tri-Cities, it's going to be more of a struggle today, and we may see a little late day sunshine, but we'll be lucky if we do. So I'm going with upper 30s, lower 40s in the south. Same story towards the east. It's going to be tough to get that sun to come out in the east today. Again, it's some patchy light fog. I don't think the dense fog is going to be a big issue. Similar setup tomorrow, although we will be on the warmer side. We could even see a little bit of light drizzle out there. And then a light drizzle or even some rain possible, light rain on Saturday. And again, despite the clouds and the fog, it is going to be warmer again for your Saturday. Then things start to get interesting late Saturday night into Sunday as a storm system makes its way across the Rockies and tracks across the southern and central plains. Now, the cold air lags behind the system quite a bit, so initially we're looking at a chance of some rainfall, potentially some decent totals, half inch, maybe an inch and a half to maybe as much as 2 inches of rain. The farther south you go, I think the higher totals you'll see with the rainfall. The winds start to pick up on Sunday, and then the Sunday night and Monday, that's when the winds will be at their strongest. We'll be looking at a lot of wind. We'll also be looking at cold air starting to move in Sunday night into Monday. The way things are looking right now, that cold air may kind of lag just a little bit, so we may not see a big changeover to snow until sometime towards Monday morning. It kind of depends on where you live. Farther northwest you live, that changeover should happen first, but at the same time, the farther northwest you live, you have less of a chance of seeing that precipitation because the higher chances down to the south. It's kind of complicated. But again, we'll watch for that changeover to snow on Monday, and if the changeover happens early enough into the system, we could see some accumulating snowfall. Otherwise, if it takes some time before that storm system moves out, we may not see much of any kind of snowfall. But if snow does fall, winds will be a problem, so we'll have to watch that. Things should clear out by Monday night, and then we're left with partly cloudy skies and chilly conditions for Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs only in the lower 30s. And if we do have some enough snow on the ground, it may be colder than that, something to monitor for the middle part of next week. So again, complicated system coming in towards the end of the weekend and early next week. One guarantee, at least for some of us, especially the farther south you go, some pretty good moisture on the way, like what we haven't seen probably since the latter portions of October. So that's the good news. The bad news is I just can't tell you yet if we're going to see a decent amount of snow or not. That's kind of tough to say at this point. We have tomorrow to figure it out, and then through the weekend, of course. So we'll try to give you those answers here over the upcoming couple of days. So there's your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you have a great Thursday.